All right, to the circuit. Nice. Another form of blueprint. Nice. As always, we doing this solo. Don't need no bitch babies bringing me down. Sorry, I'm bumping my desk a bit, and it's coming through on the mic. I don't like that. That's not good.
Thrax must be fought on many fronts. In theory, we engage his forces.
Your mum must be fought on many fronts.
We challenge his very essence.
Ooh, this is kind of a tough choice. I could go with
In the air,
Zaku or Sevagoth.
a sour entitlement of spoiled children.
Let's go with Sevagoth.
This isn't a meme. This is just plans to bomb Grenier HQ.
This isn't a meme. This is just the plans to destroy the Kuva fortress. Oops. Did I let those leak onto the internet?
Lie buried deep within the undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract.
My credits account has been locked. All I said was look up Corpo past life on Wikipedia. Now I'm in trouble.
Listen, all I was saying was that, you know, the corpus, like, look at where the money goes, okay? The corpus, look at how big their noses are.
They're passive. They wear whole helmets. They wear whole helmets with the poking forward.
Jerry, I'm in trouble, Jerry. I threatened to blow up the Kuva fortress. Kramer, why would you blow up the Kuva fortress? Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, we'll do that.
Extractor in place.
All right, guys, bring it in.
I sense another void treasure. treasure has been located. Your excavator. An extractor requires power. Destroyed. Site may now be claimed. Extractor deployed. Severely damaged. Protect it or use it. Excavator lost. Your work wasted. Extractor in place. A new void treasure may now be extracted. In place. Extractor charge.
Ugh, fucking excavation, man. Hate this. Hate this shit, man.
This homie's trying to compete with the Twisted Metal announcer.
These are assaulting your excavator. Extractor
What a poorly mishandled series.
Yeah. Could have been like a cart
The
racer.
final one they made was so bad. You only had 4 drive. You only had like 3 drivers.
Could have been a kart racing franchise to rival fucking Mario Kart, but they just didn't give enough of a shit about it.
Yeah, the heckin' Marinos.
Marking void treasure extraction site. Your excavator is on the brink of destruction. Extractor deployed. You allowed the enemy to destroy an excavator.
All right, guys, destroy the thing.
Established.
Also, I totally misjudged the fucking this. I totally thought Sevagoth would be able to regenerate energy when I wasn't using him.
An
When I was
extractor is out of power.
for his aura farm, like energy siphon. Like if I switched over to his shadow, I thought that the Warframe would still regenerate energy.
Excavator lost. Your work.
Survival, well, that's an easy one.
A way out is now open to you. But further buried riches are here for the taking. Will you lay your sword aside and rest? Or fight on? The longer you can keep this Undercroft manifestation active, the greater the gains for the other side.
Well, I gotta look into a good aura format to put on Sevagoth, apparently. I mean, I could always just do, corrosive projection, if nothing else, but I'd like to be a little bit more creative than that. Oops. Oh well.
Oh, this is just playing to bomb Grenier HQ. This isn't a meme.
This isn't a meme. Whoops.
Prepare to receive life. Life support will be scarce. Do not waste it.
The Breath of the Wild has some like Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts thing going on, and someone made a statue with a penis that shoots out flames already. I saw it on 4chan.
Of course.
An erect cock going up and down, spewing fire.
I still remember the, there was a guy who made like a portable gas chamber in Besiege. I still always remember that. It like corrals people in and then just sprays flames down on them. It had a giant swastika.
Hell yeah. Ain't no one besieging this fortress.
Man, this is so much fun, just doing this. Exterminate, that's easy.
As long as you can stand. Confront the maddened ones who walk the undercroft, the shadows of armies that do not yet exist. Ensure they never become fully real.
Alright, I gotta figure out a better aura to put on Sevagoth. Because I really could have sworn Energy Siphon would regenerate his energy while I'm playing as his shadow, but... tragic that it doesn't. There we go. Sure, Void Blood's an easy one. At stage 4, we're gonna exit, because, ooh, wow. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's just finish up this Void Flood. I gotta make adjustments to my Sevagoth.
Are breaking into the undercroft. Repair the damage to keep them at bay. The ruptures can be closed.
I'm really disappointed I got that wrong. I really would have liked for that to be true, because That really makes Sevagoth's energy economy super easy, but it's no big deal. Probably just go with corrosive projection then. This isn't a meme, this is just plans to blow up the Kuva fortress.
This is just...
I've been arrested and held against my will for trying to measure a corpus's head with forceps.
Yeah. A crime. A crime, supposedly.
Yeah, supposedly.
Supposedly, this is a crime. I was only told...
Angels are unrelenting.
I was only told today that it was a crime.
Hold
Yeah,
fast.
really fucking stupid, honest, if you ask me.
Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
I'm sorry. I
Not,
guess.
yeah, I'm not sorry, you know, that I did something wrong, because I didn't.
I'm sorry because you told me to say I'm sorry. How's that?
Yeah.
How's that, huh?
Yeah, fuck you.
I was sorry, but I'm only sorry now because you told me to.
If the void
Yeah, you can
break through the wall,
you can try and take
their
me to
master
jail.
will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
Parvos Granum. Yeah, we've got a guy like him in real life, too. He's called George Soros.
The paradox stabilizes.
Come here. Yeah.
A breach has been made. Excellent work.
Yeah, I'm not doing a defense with the Sevagoth build. No way. Ooh. Yeah, just very disappointed energy siphon does not work. Well, just corrosive projection, I suppose. Good enough. Give me 1 sec to just switch over. I need to check my overframe guide. Change that. Overframe.gg. Yeah, almost ready to go again. Just check over. Yep, there we go. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Once I clear the schedule up a little more, though, John, I definitely think I'm gonna download that explicit content censorship mod for Fear and Hunger and do some Fear and Hunger streams. I think that'd be really cool.
Well, the good news is you'll have a great time.
I probably will. It seems exactly like the kind of game I really like.
I've been occasionally going back to 2 to give it a crack, but I can usually only get to the town. I'm trying. You got to limit your saves in 2, especially because if you sleep in a bed in 2, time will pass and you've got like 3 days. And you also, like, characters will move around the town in 2. So if you, some characters will like literally die if you trigger certain things. And if you want an optimal party, you sort of have to get some things done on day 1 before you really have an opportunity to save.
So 2 really requires even more experimentation than 1.
Yeah, 2 is a lot.
Let's see what melee options we have, because that'll decide if I use Varuna or not. Tatsu Prime. That is a good option. Wow, we have fucking trashed this run. Yeah, we definitely got to go with Varuna. I was going to say Chroma would be nice, but man, we have some fucking garbage this run. We pretty much have to use the Tatsu this run. There's like no other good option, so Varuna is just the best for that. Mara sent me showed me a cosplay of someone, like a female bodybuilder playing as Blue Mary. He was talking about how fucking scary and fucked up her body was looking because she had like bodybuilder physique, and Mara apparently didn't realize that like bodybuilders when they weigh in and stuff, they like dehydrate themselves for like a whole day, and they like go to the sauna to get like vent all their sweat, and that's why their skin looks so thin, is because they literally have thin skin. I also said she's probably on some really nasty steroids, too. That's probably also a thing. Because unfortunately, that's just how a lot of bodybuilders get the job done.
The undercroft seethes with
Your body has a limit to how strong you can get sometimes.
Yeah,
naturally.
If you want to look like that, like if you want to look like fucking cartoon character huge, it's a combination of steroids and dehydration. Now, obviously, the dehydration isn't permanent because you got to drink water eventually. But like, if you're going like a photo shoot or a movie shoot, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he went to do all of his movie shoots, I mean, he was like not barely drinking water so he could maintain his shape for all of the movies he was in.
Damn.
That's just what you gotta do to maintain that physique. It's fucked up and unnatural, but that's just what they do.
Now, imposter.
Jesus. Wow. Okay. I need to be really careful. Varuna's pretty squishy right now. Fucking Christ.
Relent. The battle has barely begun.
Yeah, I gotta play really carefully until I can get... Until I can get my max HP up.
You have calmed the storm. Return to the world above. Leave now or later. But leave.
That was 4 million damage on a melee hit.
Craft is inexhaustible.
Ooh, cumulative crit chance. Yeah, we need to just become like just the fucking most powerful glass cannon we could possibly be if we're gonna make it through as Varuna.
Void are assaulting the undercroft, tearing rents in its fabric.
Thank God we at least got a good melee weapon. Holy shit, this is probably one of the worst gear gearing runs I've seen in a while.
Globes of ambient void energy hover around you. Collect them to seal the breaches.
Critical hits get crit damage. Yes, please.
The ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of
I definitely feel like a stalker right now, though, like with Varuna's playstyle, because you really have to cloak like almost immediately after jumping out to strike. It is crazy. I mean, I feel like a stalker every day because I'm following people back to their homes.
Their master will be freed. Do not allow that.
Oh, at least I'm leveling my Boltor Prime.
I was just listening to story modes while I worked.
You know, that's not a bad idea if I run out of content. Right now I'm catching up on Red Letter Media, but yeah. Just watching some story mode or the fucking Costa Concordia is always a good one. I really like the Outlast one. That's one of my favorite ones so far.
Hey, this game's pretty boring. Can we speed this up?
And then the priest runs away. He says, catch me, Miles. And Miles says, fuck it. And he puts on some pair of Japanese sandals with soap on the bottom.
This game is pretty boring. Can we speed it up?
Miles meets a variant in the showers, and he says, yeah, I'm just really bored right now. I wish there was a way to make this game faster. He's like, and he says, sure thing, Miles, I can help you. But first, I seem to have dropped my soap, and I have a very bad back. Miles says, sure thing, I can help you. But as he bends over to pick up the soap, he slips on it.
Like, the guy actually always meant good for Miles. And this, I love how it's like, yeah, no, he was actually a nice guy. He just slipped on the soap.
Yeah.
He meant literally nothing bad by it.
Yeah.
That's such a like well put together scene.
No, I love that. I love the whole joke because it's a subversion of expectations.
Like, yeah, Miles is getting fucked in his ass because this guy's like evil. No, he's actually a nice guy. He's like, look out, Miles. And Miles.
Look out, Miles.
Well, they just put the documents like he's just his face is going in the documents that explain. What's
there's
happening.
documents floating in the air and they're just slapping him in the face. There we go. Melee attacks it twice.
1 sec.
Now I can do 8 million damage in a single swing.
Your presence is enough to hold the paradox at bay. But the environment itself will fight to choke you out.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm not getting zapped with the fucking instant death magnet beam. Fuck that. Cumulative melee. Yeah, now we're gaming. Let's go. Yeah, and we have a fully stacked arcane blessing now, which is perfect. Man, if I was working with a team, like if I had a Wisp on my team or something, this would be a perfect run. I don't play with people who aren't my friends, though.
You love playing with randos.
Yeah, I've always had such a famously good history with playing with random fucking people. I did like one run of fucking what is it? Of Duviri the other day, and there was one guy who was supposed to be doing a puzzle, and it was like pulling fucking teeth. Like this guy was like fucking Mastery Prestige 2, and I'm trying to teach this guy how to do like a fucking basic ass like baby game puzzle, and I'm like, holy shit. How is it like fucking pulling teeth with some of these people? It should be easy. Oh my god, is this gonna kill me? I need to just eject for a second. There we go.
It must not be squandered.
That's not good. I need to isolate enemies out a bit more before I go in on them. Yeah, there we go.
Watch out, Miles. This game's pretty boring. Can you maybe speed things up?
Sure thing, Miles. The fucking goofy-ass music that's playing while he's sliding around in the soap. He's been sliding for a really long time. He's got a good... Don't bit. It's the Bogdanov twins.
Don't.
I am not doing activation with Varuna. No thanks.
And a time for tea.
I love the fucking goofy-ass music. He's been sliding around for a really long time. He's got a good lather going.
Battery 80%.
Don't bit. It's the Bogdanov twins. Well, there's my Boltor Incarnon.
Don't.
How to make Traeger juice. Step 1. Squeeze.
Oh, like I love the like, because he's a journalist. I love the like, just the jabs at journalists and the entire thing.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. Miles, for the first time in his life.
I can't do top 10s anymore. I can only do top 8s.
Miles, for the first time in his life, decides to do a push-up. He's like screaming. 1.
I can't do top 10s anymore. I can only do top 8s.
God, it's so good. Welcome to Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yes, that's up next.
I'd really hope so. God, though. It took them over an hour to explain Metal Gear Solid 1. Metal Gear Solid 2 video is going to be fucking forever.
This game's pretty boring.
Creatures of the deep void are assaulting the undercroft, tearing rents in its fabric. Seal them up again.
That's the first time in his life he does. Oh, push.
The ruptures can be closed,
One.
but only if you collect enough ambient void energy. Seize the globes that float nearby.
How to make Traeger juice. Step 1.
Squee.
And then later on, there's like how to make the other guy juice. Step 1, push him through a vent.
Yeah.
The rupture is closed. The paradox stabilizes. Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
I got Octavia. That's basically easy mode for the whole game.
If the Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
Wow. Rolling just reloads the entire fucking tube on my strun. That's pretty insane. Oh, my little ball over there is doing God's work.
The Void Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast.
Oh yeah, I guess what I was able to do earlier
What?
on the Sketchy Key website, I was able to pick up that weird ass like game that was made by some Ninja Gaiden people called Wanted Dead for $8.
Oh, yeah, that game.
Funny. It's funny. Obo picked it up for full price, for like almost full price.
Oof.
I got it on some shady site. I'm gonna level with you. This game is kind of neat in a way.
I heard
It's
it.
got some. It's really like I think people are going into it like expecting the. It's like a weird tactical shooter with a lot of melee combat, but like you have to take cover. It's kind of neat what they're trying to go for.
Yeah, I heard it had a lot of interesting ideas. It just didn't follow through in a way that pleased a lot of people. But you
I
know,
like
can
Neo.
assume-
I like Neo too. There's something wrong with. I like the as Fleekazoid says, the MK Ultra experiment of testing the player's reflexes.
I think
I
I
like
can.
Ninja Gaiden, so you know if you like a game that's weirdly punishing, but if you can understand the game, then you can get something out of it. Then yeah, this is a pretty okay game.
Yeah, it's probably just something that just didn't get enough like time to flesh out. But I can still respect a weird game for what it is, even if it's not the best.
Yeah. I got it for like $8 on a Shady Key website. It was legit, so no skin off my teeth.
Yeah.
I got it shady. So, you know, $8 for... I could probably get like 20 hours of like playtime out of this if I tried it on Japanese hard after I beat it on normal. You know a game's gonna be like balls to the wall hard when it says Japanese hard.
Yeah, when it hasn't, when it's called Japanese hard.
Yeah, there's hard and then there's Japanese hard.
I advise you not to be content with merely doing enough.
You can also do John Wick finishers on people, which is always fun.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
It's got like a little bit of gun fu in it.
Very good.
But like you have to like treat this like a cover shooter also. Like I think some people are misled. If you charge 4 guys with assault rifles, you will die.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I imagine in like 2 years it's gonna be one of those games that
Yeah, I think in like once you can get this game on sale, or if you can find a cheap code somewhere, I think people will be like, "This game is secretly genius."
H Bomber guy is like, this did Wanted Dead secretly genius? I'm fucking calling it now, bro. I'm calling it now. That's exactly what it's gonna be like.
If you like weird Japanese games that can also be very hard, then yeah, there's definitely something you can get out of Wanted Dead.
I mean, yeah, you know me. Yeah. So
Also, whatever performance and PC issues they had seem to be gone, or it's just my PC bypassing those issues.
Yeah, it might just don't count your chickens before they hatch. It might just be your computer being amazing again.
My computer Moses just parting any Red Sea.
Damn, this is how my Strun Prime is, and it doesn't even have the Incarnon in it yet.
Predicting life support drop point. Life support will be scarce. Do not waste it.
Wanted Dead, better melee system than Callisto Protocol.
That's a pretty low bar to clear, though. Let's be honest.
No, it had the. I love how like they dumbed it down after I was done playing. Where like they were like, "Oh, group fighting doesn't work. We'll just make the other zombies stand around and look at you."
I like how people were like, "Oh, you're actually supposed to secretly play this like a." No, you're not. That's just a convenience. That's just an unintended convenience by all the
grip
cancels.
strat is just a exploit of the game's systems.
No, the devs meant for you to handle like a very shitty, clunky, awkward melee game. That's how they meant for it to be. They wanted it to be as shitty as possible, and it's just that some people found a more fun way to play it.
Obviously.
And good on them. But stop making excuses for the devs, okay?
Right.
The game just sucked.
Like there is no fun to be had in combat encounter. You can't use guns in the game because guns are relegated to being like combo finishing tools for some reason.
Yeah.
What a weird design choice.
It's so clunky and scripted. It's like, it's funny, I think Yahtzee had a good way of putting it. He's like, Yeah, you and your enemy just both magnetize to each other and do a little dance with each other before you go your separate ways and do it again in 2 seconds. I was like, yeah, that kind of perfectly summarizes it.
But leave you must, for the Undercroft is inexhaustible.
Take nourishing terror.
History dictates that this Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback to the cause. Let us rewrite that event.
Well, that's easy. All 3 of them were in high places.
Up this snake eyes looking motherfucker, both of his arms off, and then flipped him on the ground and did a pistol finisher. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's
pretty
fucking
sick.
go. Yeah, if you can get this game mad cheap, you can have a fun romp.
Yeah, sounds like something I'd enjoy. I'm like one of those people who like gets games that like a lot of other people don't quite understand.
This is one of those hidden genius cope games.
I mean, you know, John, I really like Dark Souls 2. Like, the moment it came out, I was a big fan of Dark Souls 2 from the moment it came out. And it took everybody years to come around. Everybody was like, no, Fox, you're just retarded. Shut the fuck up, bro. You're just coping. No, fuck you guys.
I was surprised with the discourse. When I played Dark Souls 2 on launch, I was like, oh, wow, this is like exactly what Dark Souls 2 should be.
Yeah, no, fuck you guys. I was right all along, and now you all agree with me. And now all you guys can't just sit there and be like, oh, actually, I also knew it. No, yeah. I argued with all of you motherfuckers. I fought all of you. I remember the names of the exact people I had these fucking fights with. You can't turn around and suddenly say you were on the right side of history. Go fuck yourself. If it sounds like I'm mad about this, it's because I am.
Dark Souls 2 was a great... I was like, yeah, this is like... Other than some repeat boss fights, but, you know, Elden Ring has the same problem, so it's... Dark Souls 2 is my favorite game, and Elden Ring is also one of my favorite games, so whatever. So what if there's some shitty, repeatable boss fights? Every game has shitty boss fights.
People complain about that with, like, the repeat fights with Sekiro, and it's like, well, I just consider it a run back. I just...
Yeah.
Like, the way I see it is, okay, I fight this guy again, but I'll see how much I've learned since the first time I fought him.
And, like, let's, like, be, like, realistic here. Dark Souls 1 has a lot of, like, primitive, like, simple, like, not very, like, intuitive boss fights.
Incredibly primitive bosses.
Yeah, like...
What the fuck is Moonlight Butterfly? You know what you do with Moonlight Butterfly? You summon Zuli the Witch to kill it for you.
What's the name of the Iron Giant, armored Colossal? What the fuck's his name on the fucking Sun's Fortress? Big metal boy. What's his name? Fucking
I think
Armored Giant.
I think it's just Black Iron Giant or like Iron Giant.
He is literally a rehash of a Demon Souls boss fight. He is like a Demon Souls boss fight with like a new coat of paint on. But like the gimmick is still the same. Hit the legs and knock it over, and sometimes it'll just hilarious. Well, except this one can fall off sometimes. It's just hilarious.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So
there's even a special animation for it. Because I mean, the main thing Dark Souls 1 added was a very rich universe and a lot of, like, attention to detail. The attention to detail is why people like Dark Souls 1 still. Because he can fall off, and it's really funny.
And the game, like, has something there to be like, oh, you made him fall off. Look, we knew that might happen.
Yeah, it's that little attention to detail that people appreciate so much about Dark Souls 1. And it also has some of the prettiest maps. I love Undead Parish. Yeah, but no, I feel so vindicated. I feel so vindicated that everybody came around and the fucking Dark Souls 2 actually good cope shit fucking finally kicked in, and I felt so fucking correct. I was so vindicated, and I will never let anybody who called Dark Souls 2 bad live that down. I will never let anybody who talks shit about that game live that down. They will always forever be pegged as the people who actually who were on the wrong side of that game for the longest time.
Like, it's like, oh, Daniel, you discovered Fear and Hunger, huh? You discovered it. Nice of you to join the party.
I've known about it for a couple of years now. It's interesting seeing so many people all suddenly pick up on it at once. Seems like back in October or something, it just started gaining a shitload of traction in the West.
The enemy has been exhausted.
Oh, exterminate, easy.
Will you lay your sword aside and rest?
I don't know why there's penises everywhere. Because people talk about the game. It works. Having penises in your game seems to...
Because the game's kind of central messaging and themes are about, like, depravity and...
The undercroft.
Also, it's a medieval time. People probably had their penises out all the time during that era.
Ensure they never become fully real.
It's just, I mean, the game at its core is about, like, depravity and body horror and flesh and, like, all that weird shit. So, I mean, yeah, of course. You literally have a fucking, like, eyes wide shut masked orgy in that game. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't know what you're expecting for them to not have their dicks out.
The weirdos in that game are the ones who don't have their dicks out.
Yeah.
Kill with the times.
Well, that's usually the monsters who are coming to kill you and cut your arms off and shit. Like, if somebody's got their dick out in that game, it usually means they're a pretty safe person to be around. Hi, Sloan. We're doing fine. We're talking about Fear and Hunger. A game I will be streaming at some point. Sans penises. I'll be installing the content creator safe mod. Just because, you know, I don't want to have to, like, try to censor everything on Twitch or, like, hide the window when bad shit pops up. Very nice that somebody made an SFW version, well, as SFW as Fear and Hunger can get, which is still not very safe for work, but it's very nice that somebody made that mod just so people who make content about it can play it.
Oh, me eye, I have a T-Rex shaped eye. Gotcha. Me eye is hurting. I have a T-Rex shaped eye.
But yeah, the topic of Fear and Hunger came up, Sloan, because me and John were talking about weird niche games that people come around to eventually. Well, because John's playing Wanted Dead, which is a Team Ninja game that
Well, it's not a team. It's made by. I gotta look up who made it. I think they're. So I can't pronounce that. It's like they've made Naruto game. Wait, they made some Naruto games. They made Shinobi Striker. They made
hell yeah.
Samurai. They made Samurai Jack Battle Through Time.
Oh shit, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I love Samurai Jack Battle Through Time. It's a good game, actually.
But yeah, if you're interested in some game like Ninja Gaiden, like this game is totally worth like picking up cheap. Like $20, I think, is like a reasonable price for this game.
But yeah, it's like Wanted Dead's like a weird mix of like a cover shooter and a and like a melee game. But we were talking about how it was kind of not necessarily critically panned, but it was just kind of very, like, it had a very lukewarm reception. Some people were kind of mixed about it. But I said to John, I imagine in a couple of years, once the game's a lot cheaper and a lot and opinions change about it, people will be like, H Bomber guy's gonna make a 3-hour video being like, oh, the game
Bethesda made this.
This game is secretly genius. And that kind of spurred us onto this topic where I angrily explained how I had fucking arguments with people for years about Dark Souls 2. And people are suddenly now like, oh yeah, I always liked Dark Souls 2. No, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't, you liar. You hated it. You fucking hated it. You fucking hated this game and I argued with you about it. You don't just get to say you like it now. You fucking liar. Yeah, so that was a current topic, and then Fear and Hunger came up because we were talking about like weirdly punishing games or something like that.
My eye is hurting.
Fucking liar!
Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
Well, I'm just glad more people like Dark Souls 2 now.
Finally.
Huh? Hey, you know,
The
ultimately...
sheeple came around.
Yeah, they kind of came to realize that, you know, maybe it's just a really weird and obtuse and very, very, very fucking hard. Like, it's way harder than Dark Souls 1. And that's probably one of the big reasons why a lot of people didn't like it, was because it was, like, people, you know, people say Dark Souls 1 is, like, weird and obtuse. Because I remember that was, like, one of those big points of pride back in the day when people were like, oh, I've beaten Dark Souls 1. I'm a real gamer, but then they didn't like Dark Souls 2 because it was actually hard. Because I'm gonna level with people. I'm gonna be real. Dark Souls 1's not very hard. It's honestly a pretty easy game. I mean, it's not like fucking Animal Crossing easy, you know, it's not baby easy, but it's like, if you play the RPG mechanics of Dark Souls 1 right, it's not that, it's a pretty easy game. But like Dark Souls 2 is like obtuse. Like, oh yeah, just run along this wall and mash the A button until you hit the one segment of wall that opens up into this one room that gives you the shield that is the only way you can fucking parry spells. It's like, god damn, guys, could you maybe fucking hide this off a cliff too? So I think that's one of the big reasons a lot of people didn't like Dark Souls 2 is because it is very, very like old-fashioned RPG game design where like it is weird. It is a weird, weird game, and I think a lot of people didn't like it. But now a lot of people have kind of come around to those old school game design sensibilities where people like the feeling of games being old and frustrating. And I mean, I personally have always liked that kind of like weird obtuse shit, because first of all, it makes you feel really good when you find that stuff, but also when you just exploring such a strange world just is a magical experience that you don't get by having a world that's like totally cohesive. Like, that was kind of the problem with Dark Souls 3, is that Dark Souls 3 was like, it was too cohesive. And it was like, well, this is fun. This is all boring. This is all just cathedrals. Give me the elevator that comes to the volcano.
If you have the stamina.
That's Octavia again. The fuck? Or, let's see. Chroma.
Dark Souls 3 is a very safe game.
It is incredibly safe because they were so fucking shit scared after Dark Souls 2.
And then someone at From Software got their balls back.
Yeah, and then Elden Ring was basically just a mix of like all the good aspects of every Dark Souls game. As it was written. Just give me one sec, just reading some stuff some people sent me. But yeah, so the big point is though, Sloan, is that I will most likely be streaming Fear and Hunger once I clear a spot in the schedule. It's a roguelike and also an incredibly punishing and brutal
Creatures of the deep void
experience.
are assaulting the undercroft, tearing rents in its fabric.
You get your arms cut off and then you die and you gotta go back to your last save point, which you can only use once if you even ever made a save, otherwise it's back to the beginning of the game.
Void energy hover around
And the game tricks you into thinking that
them to seal the breaches.
completing the initial objective that the game gives you is the real way to complete the game, but it's not. The real way to complete the game is actually a totally different thing. And then there's even more objectives after that. Yeah, it's a weird, fucked up game. Wouldn't surprise you to know it's made by a Russian. It's a very Eastern European kind of game in the sense that it's about a medieval setting and it's incredibly depressing. Everything is gray and brown and everybody's miserable. God, fucking Blitz Eximus. Dude almost fucking killed me right out of the gate. Ooh, baby. That's not good. I need some, like, healing on status effect or something. Ugh, God bless Vex armor, though. God, holy shit.
Breach has been sealed. Excellent work. Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
There we go. That helps. God! Fucking Blitz Eximus! Stop! These fucking guys. They are so ridiculously overtuned, the fucking Blitz Eximus. I actually did the fucking Grendel challenges fair and square in this game, but it was not meant to be done after those were not meant to be done with the Eximus rework, because the fucking rework Blitz Eximuses literally will one-shot any frame on the Grendel challenges. It does not matter what frame you are playing, no health is enough health to survive getting one-shotted by the fucking Blitz Eximus enemies. Ugh, we really need to get some better decrees. Thankfully, we can sort of heal ourselves using Elemental Ward, but the problem is that we can only do it every so often because of our how high the duration is. We can't use a new Elemental Ward until the old one's duration ends.
The rupture is closed. The paradox stabilizes. The Void Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast.
God bless Chroma's indestructibility. I just need to get some more damage and we'll really get this run going, but... And also some healing on status effect or on kill or something. As long as I keep refreshing the cooldown on Vex armor, we're good. I cannot be stopped. It's so it is so over for you losers. Ooh. No magnet beam. Nope. Whew. There you go, and exterminate.
Congratulations are in order. Do not expect me to tell you when to stop. Judge for yourself.
There we go. Target becomes 10% more vulnerable with each shot.
Like an infected wound, the paradox breeds defenders out of the raw void. Contain the paradox. Kill the enemy.
Oh, did I miss a decree somewhere? Melee attack speed, that's good. Yeah, I guess I missed a decree somewhere. That's fucking annoying. Only grabbed 2 out of 3 that previous run. Could really use some healing on hit or on kill, though. That's what we could really make good use of right now.
Please leave.
Please leave.
And then the T-Rex returns and he's like, "Oh, me eye hurts. I have a T-Rex shaped eye patch." Oh, the eye hurts.
Please leave, he says to the T-Rex, and the T-Rex leaves. Nope, no magnet ray. No magnet ray. Thank you. God, we are so fucking tanky. There you go. Recover some health. Ooh, this might be kind of rough, but we'll try.
Not to be content with merely doing enough.
There we go. That's all we needed.
This asset is destined to be destroyed by hostile forces. Intervene and change its fate.
There you go. Alright. This might be a stupid move, but
Wave approaches.
let's see how this will do. Let's see how this does. Well, with the health bonus, we might be in okay shape. God, that's so annoying. I hate that magnet ray attack. Ooh, our Vex armor buff almost ran out. That would have been scary.
No, if I get the job, I'll definitely be getting a Ford Bronco in a few years.
Nice.
That's 100%. Like, that's a car, right? That's a vehicle right there. Looks like a truck, but it's got a lot of utility. Or, I'm probably just gonna get a fucking truck. Something to put dead game in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, bro, I'm a licensed hunter. Like, we should be killing shit so we can take it home.
Yeah, gonna be using an AK to hunt, I think. That's a powerful enough round to stop a deer.
7.62 by 3.9? Yeah, sure, why not?
With with a couple extra shots if it decides to shoot back.
You just want something like decent with like a decent amount of like weight and ass behind it.
Yeah.
That's just a big thing.
And I'll load the magazine with 3 rounds to make the fuds happy.
You can't do it in 2, you fucked up somewhere. I don't understand how I'm doing so well right now. Yeah, I was thinking about an AK again today. I was like, that'd be nice. Especially with that ECR, with that Cold War swag that the ECR has, that'd be really cool.
The winds blow fiercely. The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bough stands.
Jasper, hi!
I vomit, kitty.
The fish food didn't agree with you, did it, Jasper? It was very liquidy. It was your food.
I was in the bathroom when it happened, and I just heard Pat say, "Oh God, it's everywhere."
Dude.
It was kind
Aw.
of, it was kind of funny. It was really funny, actually.
You're getting picked up to be cuddled with, Jasper. No, no, no. Get comfy. No, no, no.
Oh, hi, Stephanie Justin.
Your resolve is being tested. Do not falter.
Hmm.
No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
You got a few hours for that.
Whoa! 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 Okay, that almost just killed me. Yeah, I gotta be careful of grenades in Steel Path. They're no fucking joke. Holy shit.
Yeah, so look, there's another cat on the screen. What do you think of that?
Ooh, okay, that was like a half second away from my Vex armor expiring. That was close.
The enemy musters for a fresh assault. Hold the line.
Yes, you are, Jasper. You are a little cutie. Okay, Jasper. I'm on round 2 of trying to get you fed. Let's go.
Oh god, Vex armor expired. Fuck! Gotta build it all back up all over again. How depressing. How tragic.
Like ashes, the enemy has been...
Ugh, Jesus, that took a while. I don't want to keep doing that. That's annoying. Uh, Man, I'm tired. I want to stream some more, but I've been streaming for like an hour and a half. Not a lot, but I don't know, man. I did a fucking 11-hour day today. Like, I just don't have it in me, I don't think. Tired. Oh. I could probably at least do a little bit of Sanctuary Onslaught or something. Just level some guns real quick, just to wind down for the night. I think that'd be a good move. I think that's the play. Spend like 15 minutes to a half hour just winding down.
Your duty in this experiment is to dispatch as many specimens as efficiently as possible. When the time comes, I will open the next data conduit.
Okay, I have no idea what any of these abilities do. All I know is that Lantern is not very good. Okay, while I'm just up here, let's see, abilities. Thorns reduces incoming damage, Dust degrades enemy accuracy, Foam increases companion damage, Entangle slows enemies within range. So I should probably just permanently keep it on Thorns. Let's see here. Abilities, Spellbind enemies. Hold the ability to cast the immunity on Titania.
I have opened a new data conduit.
Yeah, I have an XP buff right now. Perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, I should be able to just get everything capped out in this single run, which is nice. Then I'll reform a Titania and the Dex Pixia. That's really what I'm working on right now, but I have the Voltor and the Lex Incarnon Genesis stuff coming up, which is why I built those and are re-leveling them. Annoying that I gotta rebuild all this stuff that I previously owned, but you know, they just added it, so I can't be too mad, because how could I have known?
Go now.
There we go. gotta read up more on Titania's kit. I'm not sure I understand it as well as I should.
Ease your mind, Hunter. There is no possession these daily mortals possess never existed. They should retain no recollection of what you have done to them.
After this one, I don't know how to play her either. Yeah, she's one of those ones where people, the only real part of her kit people recognize is this, the Razor Wing Blitz. Because it's incredibly useful and good, and honestly makes her a very strong frame. Especially if you're running stuff that gives her damage reduction on while airborne. She also has an augment that I'm working towards that gives her bonus damage and fire rate on kill during Razor Wing Blitz. You know, I gotta change this here. Gameplay, invert tap and hold abilities. Invert on Titania. There we go. So now I hold it to switch it over. Because the only one we really care about using is Entangle, or Thorns at the end of the day. That's everything.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone. Hunter,
Here's the new
you're
katana.
running out of time.
It was heavy attacks? Yeah, heavy attack shoot beams. Oh, it's got its own unique heavy attack. That's cool. That's pretty fucking sick, honestly.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Well, I am a certified Nikana enjoyer, so I am obligated to max out the Siam at some point. Or do you get that? You get that from doing Deviri Paradox. It's one of the unique weapons you get. You get Sun and Moon after completing the story, and then you have to unlock the Siam, the Azothane, and then there's like two others that I forget the name of. The Azothane sends out shockwaves when you right-click and melee at the same time. Hmm.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
Drop a polarization there. Perfect. That's all we need, and then we'll be able to put the augment there. Dex Pixia, not too far behind either. Probably just do that. And next time we max out the Dex Pixia, we'll also be able to put Frostbite and Pistol Pestilence on it. So not bad at all, honestly. We're not going to upgrade the Dewata because there's really no reason to run the Dewata or to like really seriously use it. Well, there's our Boltor maxed out. Whenever we get around to fully upgrading that again. There's a Lex as well. Back to the Lightum. And then here's the Azathane. Was it? Inodem. There it is. Well, we're going to call it there for now. Kind of a shorter stream, but, you know, hard to help. I just want to chill. I had an 11-hour day. This is a long one. But thanks for showing up, Sloan. Thanks, everybody on YouTube who's watching this there. Tomorrow, probably a few levels of Nightmare Reaper. I'm just going to try to get through... I really want to finish Nightmare Reaper because it's been like over a month that we've been playing it at this point. It's kind of a long one. Yeah, I hope you have a good night too, man. Yeah, hopefully some Nightmare Reaper tomorrow, and then won't be here Thursday. Friday might be more Nightmare Reaper or Black Mesa, or maybe a little bit of Ys 8, depending on how I feel. But we're gonna try to open up some slots for some different games because I have a lot of games I still want to get to. Eventually, I want to get around to Fear and Hunger, whenever that is, but that's too much to think about right now. I just want to chill. So, have a good night.